Welcome to Knockin' Taste Buds. Today we're going to be making tomato rice. First we're going to be heating up 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil. You can use whatever oil you have on hand, but sesame seed oil enhances the flavor of this dish better. Once the oil is heated, add 1 teaspoon of mustard seed. Once the mustard seeds start to crackle, add half teaspoon of cumin, half teaspoon fenugreek, 1 teaspoon black gram or ulundu. And if you don't have this on hand, don't worry about it. The tomato rice dish still comes out nice and tasty. 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 1 cup of sliced red onion. Now we need to saute the red onion and the garlic until the onions become nice and transparent. Once the onions are transparent, we're now adding 2 branches of curry leaves that have been nice and freshly grown in my house. And if you don't have curry leaves, you can always add 1 bay leaf. Now we're going to be adding 2 cups of chopped tomatoes that are grown in my garden. Now we need to saute the tomatoes really well and let it cook until it comes to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we can start adding all the spices to it. You can see how beautiful the color of the tomatoes are. Now we can see the tomatoes start to boil really well. Now we can start adding the spices. We're going to be adding half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, half teaspoon of salt. I have already added salt into the cooked rice, so I didn't add a whole lot of salt to this. And just remember that always adjust the salt and spice level according to your taste. Now we can mix all this really well so that all the spices are mixed and sauteed well. Now let's cover it up with a lid and let it cook until the tomato liquid reduces for about 5 minutes on low to medium heat. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes or so. Let's check it out. Now, wow, look at that beautiful color and how nicely all the liquid has reduced. Now we can add half cup of freshly chopped cilantro. I like adding the cilantro at this stage just to make sure that it cooks well in the sauce and the strong flavor or the fragrance of the cilantro doesn't stay a whole lot, since my kids don't really like that a lot. But if you like the cilantro fragrance and the strong taste, you can always add it after we add the rice. And if you have little ones, this is the best way to incorporate the flavor, but just cut it down a bit. Okay, so we can turn off the stove and start adding the cooked rice. We're going to be adding 3 cups of basmati rice today. That's what I'm using. You can use jasmine rice or any other white rice that you prefer. This always tastes better with the white rice. Mix it all up really well until all the rice is mixed really well with the tomato base. This tomato rice has lots of flavor that you don't really need to add anything as a side dish, but it always tastes better with potato chips or deep fried potatoes or appalam or deep fried chili if you need to add more spice to it. Thank you very much for coming over to Knockin' Taste Buds today. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.